Good evening. Today's April 7th, 2020. My name is Joseph Suchorski. I'm a second lieutenant with the United States Air Force CAP. And I'd like to kind of weigh in here on my thoughts on this coronavirus. Here's what we know for sure, okay? This is a man-made virus. This didn't come from a bat, like they claim. This came from China, over in Wuhan. It's a man-made virus. There's speculation that the United States government was in on it, that the U.S. Army went over there and helped bioengineer this. Excuse me. There's speculation that some scientists from Harvard had went over there and helped work with the Chinese scientists over there on there. It's not fair to blame the Chinese citizens over there because they didn't do this, but it is fair to blame the Chinese government because they created this. Whether the United States government themselves had a hand in it, we don't know, but I speculate that they do, because honestly, I think that it is population control. How do we know that President Trump and the world leaders didn't sit down at the G7 summit at their last one and come up with this plan? And it's just coincidence that it happened around election time. I don't know. I think it's population control, to be honest, because the world's overpopulated. The world economy is in the toilet. The one thing I can say that I know for sure is I don't trust the United States government, even though I'm serving with them. I've been working for the government since I was 20 years old. That's over 16 years now. And I started off with a government agency before I started serving. And I've seen a lot of lies, a lot of corruption, a lot of cover-ups. And I honestly don't trust our government. And our government was warned about this back in January to start buying PPE because this was going to hit. And instead, our Democrats sit there and focus on the impeachment of President Donald Trump. And our President Donald Trump sat there on his dupa too, doing nothing. Now, I was raised Democrat. Today I'm an independent because honestly I don't trust either side. I don't trust the Democrats, I don't trust the Republicans. But if I had my way, I'd fire each and every elected official in this country, from the president to the congresspeople to the senators to the mayors. It's time to get these people out of office and take back our country. Because you know what? They don't have the best interest of our health and safety in mind. To them, it's all about money, it's all about profit, it's all about power, it's all about control. I've been on this earth long enough that I've seen what goes on here. And that's one of the things that neither side likes about me, the Democrats or the Republicans. They don't like is they can't control me. I can't be bought, I can't be swayed. Usually with most people, you're either one side or the other. I don't swear allegiance to either side. My allegiance gets sworn to God. Simple as that. I can't be bought, can't be swayed, can't be bribed. I'm in this for truth, justice, and honor. And that's the way it should be. And honestly, I encourage all of our American citizens, especially the ones who have lost family members due to this coronavirus, to file a class action lawsuit against the United States government, naming both the Democrats and the Republicans as the bad guys, because they knew this was coming and they didn't do nothing to prepare for it. Another thing too is today's election day. Now, normally I don't agree with Governor Tony Evers, but I agree with the fact that he wanted to cancel the elections today because, groups of people, being out there and, people getting sick, catching this virus and things like that. However, the GOP and the Wisconsin State Supreme Court overturned his decision and they allowed people to go out and vote anyway. I didn't go out and vote today because I'm not catching this stuff. Life's about choices. You have to make choices and be smart and do what's right. And that's how I've always been. I've always been the type of person to do what's right. Not because you get something out of it, but because it's the right thing to do. That's who I am. you have to be an honorable person.